Perfect. My reference frame interval is set to 5 seconds. For some reason, the quality is now a lot better. I say that and it's gonna crash very soon. Plan to stream for at least 3 hours, so if this stream stops before then, you know that it crashed. Where's my audio? The answer is it's turned off.
你终于来看我了。
Wow. 4 more titles. Previous titles. Gold item rank. Rescue rank 48. Server capture board 27. United States leaderboard. Rank 7 still? Oh no, it's 5 now. I moved up in the ranking. Nice. Weekend only. Wait a minute, it is weekend. It's Sunday.
It's Saturday.
No, it's Sunday.
Are we ready for our next question? What U.S. state is known as Dairy Land? What U.S. state is known as Dairy Land? 30 seconds.
United States capture leaderboard rank.
4, 3, 2, 1. Let me see your answer.
What rank is he? 11. Very few people AEBs now. There is a mass shortage of them.
Now, here is the question. What type of monkey is this?
Alright. Fingers crossed, ladies and gentlemen. Come on, come on, come on. Ah, comic Joker.
Come on now. Second grade, everyone, and everyone listen very carefully, okay? If a train travels 120 miles in 1 hour, how far will it travel in 45 minutes? Ball, fuck. Probably second grade Einstein? Answer is 90 miles. Substance on Earth. What is the hardest natural substance on
Start off with a run to Sunset Dock.
History, we all know history, right?
I have Yuki Ren's room key. Harbor. Harbor. There we go.
Anybody in this room? 5, 4, 3, 2, everyone, please put your hands up.
Crashed. In order to keep it from crashing, I'm going to have to turn off the vibrate feature. Alright. So far, so good. Knock on wood there. Yeah. No. What chips?
Did you correctly rank these Sure.
It's taking a while to load.
Hang in there, I'm coming.
Wow, okay. Keeps on. Oh. Looks like they're gonna be over there. Show me the money. Technically show me the boss fight, but either way. That's an NPC with a rifle. Ping it again, come on. That's all. Oh, third. Are they down the for? Damn it. Unless it drops it over here, I won't have to worry about it. It's gonna drop it right now.
told him in the pregame to mine as many blocks as they could, but I didn't tell them what the goal was. I'm gonna join their call. I didn't tell you guys this beforehand, but the first person to mine...
I love you.
Thank you. The first person to mine 1 million blocks gets $30,000.
30,000?
Whoever has the best strategy wins.
Oh, with first 1,000. Someone hit their 1,000 already.
Sherry, you're in first place. Do you think you're gonna win?
Probably not, but at least I can keep the lead for now.
You do realize this is probably gonna take you an entire week.
I will go until it's over.
A lot of people are doing that's a short-term play in my opinion. We ran some code and there's only 1.7 million leaves on the entire map. If you divide all the leaves there's only 17,000 leaves per player. So they're gonna quickly have to find a new strategy. This is Lash, they're in first place. Once the top players reached 10,000 blocks, everyone got so frustrated that they started chasing him around to slow him down. What's he gonna do? Is he gonna try to lava bucket? Oh, he is! Lasher, welcome to the call.
Oh, no.
You maintain first place while not someone trying to kill you.
I have a feeling they were trying to do that.
You're just over 1% done. What's going through your mind?
I got school. I don't think I'm going to be the first person to hit a million. I can give it my best shot.
Last year's season was for a few hours. Players started getting creative with their strategy. Some players in the top 10 started looking for diamond and pure.
又带什么好戏了吗？
We are now a few hours into the competition and someone built this house. Lasher,
Hello.
it's been hours and you're still in first place. Think about it this way. Every single block you've done up to this point, you would get a dollar for. Is that crazy?
That is insane.
Keep digging, don't stop.
Oh.
What, you want to lose first place?
You just hate 30 grand?
In second place is I Am Argo at 30,000 blocks. And in third place is Momo Monkey with about the same. They're both about 2,000 blocks away from first place. This challenge is far from over. Argo, welcome to the chat.
Hello, hi.
You're in second place. What's going through your mind?
I'm gonna go to first, maybe.
Hey, let's go.
Hey, if you can get the number I'm thinking of, I'll give you this netherite hook.
36.
I wasn't thinking of any number.
So Argo, this might go up.
That's evil.
Are you prepared?
I mean, I have an exam on Saturday, so I don't know.
Are you going to study tonight?
No.
Good. Play Minecraft and win.
Oh, wait. Someone's trying to kill Momo. Wait, what?
He doesn't want to win, he just wants to ruin other people's chances.
Robert Killer, why were you trying to kill Momo Monkey 05?
I don't like monkeys.
Fair enough.
Wait, there's one right beside you right now.
Yeah, there's another monkey.
Oh!
Robert, jump in the water, Robert!
You're clearly not in the top 10 leaderboard. You have zero shot of winning the 30 grand.
Yeah?
Your family probably is going to hate you.
Yeah, I know.
Robert Killer, if you kill the person in first place, I'll give you 5 grand.
I get back to murder someone.
And due to the sheer amount of players in this challenge, and also ask them what their strategies were.
I think my play time is about 1.7 days.
I go to one location, go spawn, go to another location, replant there. So that's kind of what I've been trying to do.
Being the psychiatrist, I might have insomnia. This is my favorite in this situation.
We officially crossed the 50-hour mark. Oh,
Walmart Plus. Easy Walmart Plus. Free shipping for
being psychotic?
for all the things you wanted. Plus the one thing you forgot. Plus no worries. Plus quick shipping means you can forget that forgetting ever happened. Walmart Plus. It's Walmart Plus.
Neutrogena Ultra Sheer with Helioplex protection. Well, it's easy to forget you're wearing it.
for 2 days of digging, all these people right here are sharing a chest. Surprisingly, there's stuff in here that hasn't been stolen.
Maybe gamers can come together.
Yo, guys, Street's here. Irish Street.
Top of the morning to you, speed running. It's your mortal enemy, Technoblade.
This is the gentleman currently in first place.
I'm not gonna crack that open yet.
What is going on?
But the efficiency showers.
Wish you'd let us put that on the black market.
50-50.
That's not very confident at all.
Seeing how you have 160,000 block lead, I may or may not have to put a one-time bounty on your head. Everybody, attention! Congratulations on surviving 50 hours. As a reward, we're gonna turn on PvP. Have fun! First person to kill Argo gets $5,000.
Oh, he's going. Oh, on the move.
We got the first time. What's funny?
He might win. Oh, he's running. He knows there's no chance.
Oh no.
Argo has a gapple.
You're in second place and you literally just lost everything?
Yeah.
would you go after him without hiding your stuff?
Because I thought it was solo. I didn't know he had his teammates with him.
I also didn't know that Argo had a teammate named Subscribe Mr. Beast, so I put a $5,000 bounty on him as well.
Subscribe to Mr. Beast is here.
Yo, everyone's swarming.
Everybody's too scared to go against him. The entire server is following him. Dude, he's busting out a Gapple! He's busting out a Gapple! Wait, what's working in? Oh my gosh, it's gonna happen! Oh, there it is! Meteoros Bros. You killed I Am Argo. How did you do it?
I spent 10 minutes trying to log into the server. I just immediately went to spawn and just try to kill him.
So that means you get $5,000.
Oh my god.
So what are you doing? Go kill the other one! Go, 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 go!
This is crazy! They built a freaking pyramid in a bridge. This is a mining contest, not a building one. And by the way, in 4th place is a player I'm calling 1Q. This strategy is probably the smartest one on the entire server. The player count of the server dropped, so we decided to open it back up to the public and a lot of new people joined. One of which was 1Q. 1Q, you joined late. You literally joined this competition 8 hours later than everyone else. But if you look at the graph, you quickly started to catch up.
I went ahead and started building a platform, and a bunch of people found my true phone and started helping me out, and it just kept expanding and expanding.
All the new players formed an alliance called Team Trees, and they were determined to take down Argo.
We have almost half the server helping us out.
Go flexibly turn!
I wanted to get top 3 to show that what our efforts did.
Argo was holding a very steady first place lead of the trade. They made progress while having a $5,000 bounty on their head. That's pretty impressive. What is Argo going to give you of that money? I mean, you're slaving away helping him. He's got to share with you.
Yeah, I'm gonna get 1/3.
Well, go. These two guys
They have agreed to share 1/3 of the money. That's crazy.
I mean, that's being paid.
I know.
And he's in the
so
lead, so
overpowered that they just couldn't take him down until this happened. How does that make you feel? That basically everyone turned on you guys. Meanwhile, Crank was minding away peacefully with a friend helping him out. As you can see, Crank started catching up fast.
I'm so motivated right now. Like, I'm actually hating on him.
What does your family think of this challenge?
My mom, she signed me up as sick for school.
Your mom signed you up as sick so you can mine blocks in this challenge?
Yes.
95 hours has passed. Just look how close it is. But Argo was missing something huge. Argo was missing an alliance. Late into the game, 1Q and all of Team Trees decided that they were on Crank's side. 1Q, why did you decide to team with Crank?
Well, Argo stole from us. I didn't want to help out Argo.
He stole from Team Trees?
Yeah, he stole XP and some of our tools.
And they were doing whatever they could to help Crank and stop others from building around him. 999,000, only 1,000 blocks left. 500 left. Argo, you're so close, and you came up just short. You're in luck because we're going to give you $20,000 for coming in second. Oh, that's a lot of words we can't put in the video. Frank, congratulations on winning $30,000.
I have so much.
Today we're going to...
Push that.
Somebody just tell Mom we need laundry detergent.
Today we're testing history's craziest techniques to
Wait, that's worth 50,000.
seaweed to raising in mud. We're even trying the French method where we cook a whole chicken inside of a pig's bladder.
That is so gross.
Max, what the hell was that?
Worst food is the world's most popular bird. Best case should we bring back these wild techniques? Let's find out. You may have heard of caveman steak, where you cook a steak directly on coals, but this is caveman.
Earlier, I saw that someone was reselling a gun that I lost at one point.
Dating back to the Mesopotamians in
It's pretty much destroyed at this point, but I'm gonna rebuy it.
No idea what what's gonna happen when we put this thing directly on the charcoal. And now we crack the back like a chiropractor.
It's gone.
Nice adjustment. C4. Honestly, I have no idea if this method's gonna work whatsoever.
It's not here
Keep
anymore.
in mind that as the video progresses, each method will continue to get more and more crazy. Let's get it.
It's not here anymore.
We have some fully lit hardwood charcoal that's super clean, unlike briquettes that tend to get ashy and sooty, which is not ideal for caveman style. And on with the chicken. I really hope this
Previous
thing
owners
doesn't burn
won.
to a crisp. It's been 20 minutes. Let's give it a flip. Well, it's reached its internal temp, and it should be done. Okay, guys, a few things to note here. One, the heat has completely chopped off the front bone here. We also have a bunch of charcoal that's adhered to the meat. That is not something I've seen before with a roast.
I think this is actually it.
Question mark is what's going on the bottom here. Is it edible or completely burned to a crisp? There's a bit of excessive burning on this one thigh, but I have to say the rest of it is looking great. I mean, this one here is looking a bit rough. I think this bone has turned into charcoal. Peel away the charcoal.
No, it had a.
It seems pretty juicy. I mean, this looks pretty good to me. And chicken.
It had some spray paint on it. It was some of the jade spray paint.
Strong, charred, smoky, crispy flavor.
That makes me feel like a hot summer night.
It makes you feel like a hot summer night.
It reminds me when I was a kid and we'd go to the beach and it'd be nighttime and we'd have campfire and just.
Guess I'll just buy this.
To be fair though, I think that's because Dad was overcooking the burgers every time.
That chicken stayed so juicy, even though it's directly on the coals.
The one thing is the skin over the top isn't as crispy as it could be. I was a little hesitant to go directly on the coals on that side, but all things considered, that is a huge success. Is this better or worse than a rotisserie chicken? 1, 2, 3.
I love that campfire smoky flavor on chicken.
It was close for me, but I will say there is nothing like a perfect rotisserie chicken. And when I mean rotisserie chicken,
Both of these came from Bosses.
shop, like a supermarket. That is going to be our barometer for the day. Unfortunately, this one did not win. Let's move on. I actually decided, guys, to move on, but it was not this. It makes more sense. With origins from ancient Rome, Polo al aka this chicken, is getting bricked.
This one came from one of the twins. This one came from Raymond.
With origins from rustic farmhouse cooking in Central. And while
You'll notice that they always have the laser and drum mag.
going with a traditional marinade of olive oil, salt and pepper, and zest, juice. Ooh, that's a juicy boy. You know it's gonna be a good day when it's that juicy. Garlic, rosemary, sage, and chili flakes. It already smells incredible, and we'll just complete the chicken, getting all those flavors incorporated. And we'll marinate. And just like that, we're all marinated.
Can you tell Mama to get more, laundry detergent?
Time to cook. Chicken goes on the cast iron skin side down, then those bricks go on top and into the grill or oven. The weight of the bricks forces direct contact of the skin with the hot pan. Because it's spatchcocked, all the skin is facing the same direction for ultimate skin-on-pan contact. This is what she's looking like. I'll remove the bricks, and oh yeah, the color is looking unbelievable. I mean, not only does this look incredible, but this is also like the best smelling chicken I've ever cooked. Let's see how it tastes. Chicken breast is definitely not my favorite. usually dry, but this is looking super juicy. A touch of finishing olive oil and lemon over the top. Let's see how it tastes. Brick chicken. That is an insane amount of flavor. We didn't really even add that much. It felt so simple.
Love the lemony tanginess to that. That is so good.
The best foods are the ones where you only have a few ingredients, but they're just high quality ingredients that work really well. It reminds me of that duck that we did. The duck was a little bit crispier because it's so fatty, but this worked really well too. That's a great dish.
Everything is caramelized so much too. Like the skin is crispy, but then also like the flavor is seeped into the skin in a very interesting way. It's almost like a tacky exterior.
It's like a feasible recipe to make chicken a little bit more interesting and exciting.
I mean, this right here is 10 times better than a regular roast chicken. I'm saying it's better. It's definitely. I think it's better. Dating back to the year 500 in China, we have Hakka salt-baked chicken. This is a crazy technique originating in China. It involves cooking chicken in warm salt. It's a method that's said to have helped with food preservation before there were refrigerators. But when I saw this recipe, I knew it was something we had to try for ourselves. We've had our aromatics, followed by a final paint job of cooking lime. And we'll let this dry out for a couple hours in the fridge. And just like that, the chicken, it's all dried out. Next step is to wrap the chicken in cheesecloth, which sort of acts as a barrier to the salt, tying it off nice and tight. And now we actually need to preheat our salt. It's a very strange concept, just filling up a pan with a bunch of salt, then essentially just cooking it. There's nothing worse than overcooked salt. It's chewy. Oh, just trying to make a joke and I just got salt all over the ground. I'm gonna clean that up too. Okay, so the salt is officially hot to the touch. Time to add in roughly an inch to our pan over here. Chicken in, and we'll completely cover in the super hot salt. You can just wash your hands in the flow of the salt. And let's see if this works. It's been an hour and a half, and I am extremely excited to see what's going on here. It's so weird. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but it sounds like it's boiling in there. Almost like it's filled with water. Very hard crust. This is nuts. And we'll unearth our buried treasure. There's like this crazy salt shell around the chicken. Got some crazy burning on the bottom. This doesn't break on me. Whew, super hot. It's all caramelized to itself. It's cracking. Not really sure what I'm expecting here, but it wasn't exactly this. Like that is some bland looking skin. This is what we're looking for. Let's check this out.
Listen, stress sweat sucks. That's why I use Secret Clinical. Secret is clinically proven.
What are you doing, Sophia? I will say that I can't tell if it's burned or perfectly caramelized, but at least we have some color. On inspection, it actually looks like this is just burned cheesecloth that is fused to the chicken. Once again, I mean, this is insanely tender. While there might be a lack of crust, it seems to have made up for it in tenderness. Salt-baked chicken.
I'm shocked. It's not overly salted. It's really salted, and it's super juicy.
What comes to mind for me is fully flavored. As salty as it should be, no less.
The salt really penetrates all throughout, but at the perfect amount. But I will say, it's nothing special.
The skin is definitely negative.
I'm not getting the contrasting flavor of skin and a little crispy and a little bit of something in chicken.
But the fact that it's not too salty is exciting enough for me.
Also, that sauce is incredible. The spicy Chinese sauce balances really nicely with the fully seasoned chicken.
But unfortunately for me, if the skin was crispy, it would have a chance. Be gone! Okay guys, nothing against chicken, but we need to go back to our roots and cook ourselves a steak, which brings us to a sponsor of today's video, Graza. Graza is the world's best tasting olive oil, and they just added an exciting new product to their lineup. Drizzle is tried and true everyday cooking olive oil, perfect for sauteing and roasting. It's the workhorse of olive oils. Next we have Drizzle, the high quality finishing oil. Honestly, if you're like me, you can just drink this one. And finally we have Drizzle, high-heat cooking olive oil, which is perfect for grilling and searing. With a flavor, it reaches the same super high spec point as many other neutral oils, but the key is that it's still a high quality olive oil made from 100% olives. You guys have heard me say high-heat cooking with olive oil in the past, so with Drizzle, the game has been changed and steaks like this cooked in olive oil are now possible. Get 10% off the Graza Trio through the link in my description or QR code on screen. Thank you, Graza, and let's get back to it. This will always be better than chicken. Next up, we're cooking this one in hay.
I want enemy marking for sure.
This dish is called poulet au joint. Definitely mispronounced that, but it translates to chicken hay and is a traditional French dish dating back to at least the 18th century. It was apparently a way to utilize the abundance of hay available at farms, but I am not convinced that this is something humans should actually be eating. Not really sure what I was eating. That smells like my old bunny rabbit that I used to have. Jeez. But I guess we're using this. Olive oil, salt, pepper, butter, and now we're just gonna make a little nest of hay for our chicken. Our chicken needs a comfy little nest, and then finally, you guys know I am not much of a baker. Fortunately, with this type of bread, there's just something about baking and making dough that I really dislike. It just your fingers. You never know if it's going to taste good until the very end. Like, did I add the right amount of salt? Did I add the right amount of flour? There's just way too many variables. But either way, we're ready to go. So now I apparently need to roll this out with one giant strand. Then we apply our dough to the rim. So it's almost like we've made a little pie crust for our hay chicken. And then we'll seal this baby in. Let's get this in the oven. We've given it an 15. Honestly, I have no idea it's done, but either way, let's crack into it. I mean, first and foremost, there's some crispy crust on there, and I don't think you're supposed to do this, but you know I'm going for a bite. Oh, yeah. This is my 2-ingredient bread, flour and water. This should be good. Not a single person watching this is going to believe me, but I actually enjoyed this. It's like a cracker. If you guys are lucky, I'll share my recipe in the next video. Alright, let's try to open this. Oh, wow, that was a lot easier than I expected. It's very earthy. And now the final step, back in the oven for about 10-15 minutes to crisp up. About 10 minutes, and it's actually looking pretty good. Okay, there is hay all over this chicken. How did I take it there? I wiped off as much hay as I could, and breaking this down, it does look super juicy. It's almost like it's been steamed, so it does appear full of moisture. Let's see how it is. Oh, not everybody at once.
I really like it.
What? That was very barn flavored.
If a pet store tastes like it was seasoned.
When you smell hay, it has that sweet taste to it. It fully transplants onto the chicken. It's almost like a green tea flavor that I really like.
It's super earthy.
It looks so Martha Stewart vibes.
1, 2, 3. Unfortunately, not worth it, but a lot of fun.
I feel like going into the hamster section is like,
yeah. This next one should be interesting. We're cooking this chicken in wine. So for this one, we only need half a chicken. I say it's time we test my skills. Kyle, I got a question. What are the chances you think I can slice this chicken in half perfectly?
Oh wow. There are people selling them because
Split right down the middle.
oh wow, that's
Touch this up.
well over its original worth.
And that's how you split a chicken.
It was worth $9 million.
Ancient practice, but needless to say, I've never done it to this extent.
Now people are taking advantage of the fact that people are trying to keep them as mementos. That's why I only buy these ones.
The wine. Really want to taste the flavor, so I'm doing
Antibody hoarders.
just a little bit of stock, a couple tablespoons of fish sauce.
Oh wait, 6. Oh!
Friend Malcolm Reed
So there's not a limit of what I can sell, it's how much I can sell at once.
back in with the chicken. Figured I'll throw
Okay.
in one more bottle just to completely cover the chicken. When we said cooked in wine, we meant it. And we'll let that cook. And just like that, it should be done. And the color of this chicken is wild at this point. It's fully taken on a dark red color, almost as if it's been steamed. I'm very interested to see if the wine flavors penetrated, and if this is something worth recreating. This look familiar, Sophia, the purple chicken?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. What is that? That is unbelievable.
2.
So good.
The depth.
Bro, what?
The wine comes out in a really great way. I think it's because we use so much. Usually, like stew.
Or so little.
A little bit. We went heavy, and it tastes great.
It's not bitter, it's not overly sweet, it's this deep, savory flavor.
It reminds me very much of chicken marsala,
Yes,
which is usually
exactly.
made with white wine.
I like it more than marsala.
Yeah.
There is one downside, we don't have the crispy skin, but flavor-wise and also like moisture-wise, it's so juicy. Alright, 1, 2, 3. I had a feeling it would be like that.
But one bite of this is an awesome change of pace for chicken.
I wouldn't want this for dinner every day. I could probably eat a rotisserie chicken like once every other day.
So you guys should definitely do this. We're cooking this next chicken with the sun. Not with your son, with the sun. Like, up there. This device claims to be able to cook food strictly using the power of the sun, but I am highly skeptical.
Oh wow,
that this
lit.
is gonna even
Wow.
get remotely hot enough.
It didn't stack the
Either
listing.
way, we'll get it seasoned. Next, we'll whip out our sun back and in with the chicken. So I am extremely this thing actually gets hot at all. So I'm gonna throw in a little
Block on
thermometer,
3.
actually go through the leg and out, so that the tip is right between the legs, and we can accurately see the temperature of our little solar. I'll get this shut, throw it on the platform, get it into the oven, and we'll let it work its magic. Sure. Get it set up directly in the sun.
Effective
My
range.
neighbors don't think I'm crazy yet. This might be the final straw. It is also going to be extremely awkward when an Amazon delivery guy comes to our house. And this is what they see in the front lawn. How do you explain a chicken in a bikini cooking in the sun? So we just got a delivery ordered. Let's see what he thought of the chicken. What? He didn't even notice our chicken.
Multi-caliber
And he's
suppressor.
That's some good service right there. Well, the sun is just about setting. Let's check
This is
it.
basically the same
Okay, so it
thing.
has been hovering
Molcal.
right around 160, which I'm hoping means it's essentially being sous vide. There's only one way to find out. Alright, let's get her inside. And it has been over 6 hours of sunbathing. This chicken is done. At least, I really hope it's done. Sun-cooked chicken.
Tastes like it was sous vide.
Exactly like that.
It's really soft, really juicy. It's pretty good.
I'll be honest. I feel like it's raw. I don't know I'm not well.
You think it's raw? I'm like 50% sure that it's safe to eat. That was a non-skin piece. I need you guys to just taste the skin.
Oh, nice. I was hoping this was gonna
We
happen.
gotta do it together.
Ew. It tastes like raw chicken, and I'm disgusted right now.
I think this is a raw freaking chicken.
The meat wasn't that bad. The skin was so disgusting. I want to go use mouthwash. 2 thumbs down.
Okay, I agree.
You might as well eat a raw chicken cutlet.
Next, 2 techniques that involve wrapping chickens and throwing them on coals. What could possibly go wrong? Nothing can possibly go wrong. Technique number 1 is wrapping the chicken in banana leaves, something that's been done globally throughout history, but I have no idea what will happen when it goes directly in a pit of hot charcoal. Stuff the chicken with tons of aromatics and time to wrap. So it's not the holiday time, but you do need to go into that back room and pull out your wrapping paper that you use once a year. We're wrapping. And quite strong, and I just wrapped up our time for number 2, and this time because our wrapping paper does have some salt in it. Yes, we are wrapping this in seaweed. Now we'll stuff with a bunch of herbs. This one's less popular than banana leaves, but in some coastal and island cultures, meat is wrapped in seaweed for its insulating, flavor enhancing, and mineral-rich properties. But we'll be the judge of that. Just completely covering it in the rehydrated seaweed. Keep it all together. I have no idea if this is going to work. Let's get them on the grill. We'll put them both directly onto the fire and Well, it's been a few hours. I'm excited to see that they don't be completely burned to a crisp. The leaves definitely help protect them. I mean, you really get the full spectrum effect. Zero crust, extremely burnt, but somewhere right in the middle, there's a perfect bite of crispy skin. That's what I'm talking about. Can't judge solely based on looks, because what matters most is how it tastes. And this does look pretty juicy. Now we'll crack into the seaweed chicken. Ooh, it's like all stuck together. Almost like glue. It definitely smells like seaweed. Crust on that chicken. That is what I'm talking about. Alright, Sophia, come here. You gotta hear this. Oh, brother, this guy stinks! I mean, it doesn't have a super crispy skin, but I mean, the legs are literally just falling right off. And it does look juicy and super tender. Let's see how they taste. Let's start this.
Well, I don't like it.
Oh, here.
It's not terrible, but it's like a little tad fishy, and that's just kind of gross.
I have like this seaweed skincare situation, and this is what I feel like it tastes like.
For me, it tastes exactly like seaweed and rosemary. Very earthy.
I don't really like either of these, but this one is definitely better than that one.
I mean, I will say they're both tender. They're both juicy. You do get more char flavor.
They need some strong flavors to, I think, count for no crispy skin.
I think that's the takeaway. If you are going to cover your chicken or whatever it is in banana leaves or something that's going to steam it, make sure you remove the skin, and more importantly, make sure you marinate it.
Definitely not as good.
Unfortunately. This one, we're cooking this chicken covered in mud inside of a fire. And for this one, we are actually completely removing the skin for the first time today. Given that it's essentially going to be steamed, we've learned that it is impossible to achieve crispy skin, so I'm hoping this will help. Cooking in clay and mud likely dates back to over 10,000 years ago, making it perhaps the most prehistoric.
Did lock the door?
Trying to bust through the door? Kool-Aid man, bro.
The door wasn't even locked.
Why does it kind of look like Granny? I squeeze into these things. Now, Cal, got you something. I'm tired of the bland steamed chicken today, so for this one, we'll score the meat to ensure that those flavors penetrate deeply. And now we'll add a bunch of flavor. Going with a Polynesian theme, starting with garlic and chili. Grind it up. Finishing with some paprika and chili sauce. And the chicken, getting it all up in there, and just finishing. Get it wrapped up in the banana leaves, nice and full, because what we add to it is going to get messy. And now it's time to make some mud. Wait, we got the wrong type. In ground use.
Wait, it starts off with that much unlocked?
Are we gonna be going back to the
feel safe and comfortable. And with mobile banking from Federal Bank, home is always.
Alright, this looks a lot better. Full disclosure, I have never been.
city's